Higher gas prices, the housing crisis, layoffs. We're hearing more and more that the country is sliding into a recession. So the question is, how can you be charitable during tough economic times? CBS 2 charity contributor and philanthropic advisor Lisa Dietlin is here with some ideas. Hello, Lisa. And how can we make a difference without spending money? Because that's the key right now,
That is the key. And a lot of people are asking that question, Christian. There's two different ways I'm advising. First of all, most of us, it's spring. We do our spring cleaning. We have lots of things around the house that we could share with others. We've got clothing, we've got furniture, we've got laptops, old printers, we've got computers. So think about donating those things around your house that are in good condition that someone else could use. And to keep an itemized list so that you can take that charitable deduction at the year end.
And that's what I was going to ask. You do get a deduction for it.
You do get a deduction, but the IRS has gotten a little tighter on its requirements, and it has to be an itemized list, and it has to say the condition that the goods are in. The second is, most of us are getting a tax rebate. My mom always taught me, if you don't have it, you can't spend it. So why don't you think about donating your tax rebate to charity? Or if you're getting a tax refund, most of us have to file in 2 days, and we're going to do it on time. Think about donating all or part of your tax refund to charity.
Okay, what other things should we consider when we're deciding to help, especially in these tough times?
Yes, it's so critical. Well, two things are popping up right now. More Americans are hungry, and more Americans are losing their homes.
Okay.
So the first I suggest is look for your local food bank or food pantry. We've got a great one here in Chicago, the Greater Chicago Food Depository.
Of course.
And that would be a great place to start. But if you don't live in the Chicago area, go to the America's Second Harvest website and you simply type in your state and it'll come up with the food banks that are in your area. Realizing that 25 million people last year accessed food banks, and we're thinking more are going to do it this year. The second is we're losing our homes. People are not very sympathetic to it, but people are becoming homeless or having to go into transitional housing. The National Low Income Housing Coalition also has ways of helping people, so you could donate money to them.
Besides helping others, what are the benefits, obvious benefits to you if you decide to pitch in like this?
Well, there's a couple. First of all, you're making a difference, so you should feel good about that. In these tough economic times, you're helping somebody who's in trouble, either that doesn't have food, doesn't have housing. You can donate your appreciated securities or stocks and avoid capital gains, so that's a personal benefit to you. Instead of taking that and cashing that out for you and paying the capital gains, you avoid that by donating it to charity. And think about volunteering. I know we talk a lot about volunteering, but you could actually fill a staff member's position, thus lessening the budget of a nonprofit organization and helping them.
Time is sometimes better than money.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You still need the money to pay the salaries, but a lot of nonprofits are getting real creative in these tough economic times about utilizing volunteers.
So where do you go to find out about all of this?
You go to two of my favorite websites. One is guidestar.org and the other is charitynavigator.org. And these two websites exist for the sole purpose of providing information. So you can say homelessness in Chicago and it'll list the organizations that in their mission say that that's what they do.
Okay, Lisa Dietlin, as always, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Great ideas.
Thank you.
For Lisa's top 5 tips to be charitable during tough economic times, remember, CBS 2 is always on at cbs2chicago.com. Just click on Morning News.